Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy Jay Mill, Chief Editor of 10th Letter Media and StraightOfficial.com. We celebrate hip hop, lifestyle, and culture. We welcome you back to our Straight Official Sit Down series, where we chop it up with artists across the land and get to know them on their musical journey. And tonight, we got a very special guest. We got rising reggae recording artist Mr. Stinky in the building. How you doing tonight, sir?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. What's up, people? Mr. Stinky, live in the flesh.
Man, we are truly blessed to have you on the platform, man, helping us to further our Straight Official Sit Downs, man. So we definitely appreciate your time tonight, brother.
Yeah, yeah.
So without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and turn over to our newest member of the Straight Official Magazine team, coming out of Las Vegas Fleet DJs. We got Miss Truth Marks in the building.
What's good, y'all? It's your girl Truth with Straight Official Magazine. How you guys doing today? And we got Mr. Stinky in the building. How you doing, Mr. Stinky? What you got for us?
I'm doing real good, man. Sitting right here on my table right now is some of my products. You know me, I'm always marketing something. So right here I got my real name is Javon. So right here I got Javon's coffee. You know
Okay.
what I'm saying? I'm better than Baskin Robbins. I got 42 flavors. You know what I'm saying? Then you got Javon's tea. You know, I'm all about the healing of the nation, natural herbs, all organic. My product is monkey picked, hand picked. You know what I'm saying? You can go to Javon's coffee.com, JAVONS coffee.com. And then over to my
Okay.
left, for all the people, I'm about the smoking culture, of course. You know what I'm saying? We got the all natural cones. Some people don't really know what cones are. I talk to a lot of people around the world, so let's explain. Cones is just like rolling paper, but it's made out of a funnel for making people got long nails who don't know how to roll. Don't got the
Okay.
old school style in them. And it's got a little tip on the end, and you just stuff your treat, whether it be whatever it is,
The
whatever
stuff
flower
it,
you
huh?
stuff. Huh?
Okay. Just
Whatever
stuff
you
it.
stuff in there, stuff your treat and be liberated. You know what I mean? Be liberated. So, and my product has no pesticides, no harmful metals, no bleach, no formaldehyde. It's the
Really?
best.
I know. I had them. You gave me a couple of them. I tried them. They're great. I love it. I got to
Then we
try
got,
that
of course,
coffee.
the rolling papers that's 50 to a box. You know what I'm saying? And of course, 32 sheets, all hemp. And I'm gonna tell you something. These here, I don't know no rolling papers that can beat them. And I ain't here to mention no names. I ain't here to start no rolling paper wars. But I don't know nobody that can beat this. And I'm gonna tell you why. It's because of the even burn. See, there's something going on. See, I spent extra money for my ingredients to make it the best. There's an even burn and a very slow burn with this natural product. It don't get your neck all harsh. And what you smoke, all you taste is whatever you put in
Okay. You
it.
you did the research on that,
Yeah,
huh?
yeah, yeah.
You
And my price is the lowest, and my quality is the best. So why not switch over to me?
Absolutely. Dope, dope. All right, then. I see you got your product, you got everything going on. Let's get into this music. So, when did you get into music?
I've been doing music probably. I mean, music always been a part of me. I've been doing music since I was a kid. Ever since I seen Michael Jackson probably in front of the TV as a kid. You know what I'm saying? I always wanted to be a musician. I've always just did it. If I had never got paid, luckily I got paid a lot throughout my years. But if I never had got paid or never did no shows or some soul records or made songs, I would have always still did music. So it's just a part of me. I feel like I am the instrument. So
Okay.
it started as my young pup in talent shows, everything.
So, who was your inspiration?
Coming up, well, you got the Michael Jackson, the Prince, my favorite rapper being Tupac. You know what I'm saying? Even at times the Jay-Z's, Nas, all the greats, KRS-One. That's on the rap side. Then like on the reggae side, of course, Valley Killer, Movado, Vibes Cartel, the World Boss, of course. You know, uh, Jixie King, Mega Bonta, Buja Bonta, and it goes
Okay.
on. Mumasal, everybody, you know what I'm saying? So,
Everybody. How would you describe
yeah.
your music? How would you typically
Like no
say it?
other. First of all, my voice is different from everybody else. I'm an Aquarius, between the age of the Aquarius. I'm kind of like an alien. I'm kind of outside the box. I'm in my own world. I'm a creator. I'm a dominator, motivator, innovator. I'm a trendsetter. I'm a leader,
Okay.
alpha male. So all that with I'm just my own kind of person. So I don't sound like nobody. I don't rhyme like nobody. I don't do my music like nobody. It's just like me, and it's always a fusion between what we would say like maybe the Jamaican culture, American culture, dance all mixed with hip hop or whatever. Vice versa. Depends on what kind of songs I'm doing. Because I kind of pan out two different genres, right? Dancehall reggae and rap. Reality rap. Not even saying gangster rap, just reality rap. Because the stuff I talk about is very, very real. Very, very real.
Absolutely, absolutely. So, do you have any upcoming shows? What you got coming up in the
Right now,
future?
I'm not really focusing on those shows right now. I'm just because I got all these products, man. I got a
Okay.
lot of things going on, and on top of that, I got a lot of other legal hustles I do, and just the music. I got a lot of music out right now. So I actually got this month. I got a song. I got a song dropping in about 6 days. Though I always got music dropping. I got a song called "Papers and Cones," which is the theme song to my "Papers and Cones," and it talks about the coffee a little bit. That drops on 420. You know what I'm saying? And
Okay.
you know why that day is dropping. And that song got a cold, like old school West Coast beat,
Mm-hmm.
type of I don't know, like maybe a Snoop Dogg mix with a DJ Quick type of beat. Just some people ain't a Dr. Dre style beat,
Absolutely.
but I'm doing dance all reggae on the hook. And one of the verses is reggae, and then the rest of it's rap. So I'm going back and forth between both cultures.
Right.
Just kind of showing people how talented I am. So I'm always
Marketing,
dropping.
marketing
Yeah,
your ass off. You know what you doing, huh?
yeah, I'm always dropping. You know what I mean? And
We
then,
are.
when you talk about marketing, here's a marketing strategy I came up with. So,
uh,
inside all these rolling papers and cones, if you notice, there's a QR code on there. If you scan that QR code, it'll take you straight to the music,
Really?
to my podcast on Apple Music, or to my podcast on Spotify, YouTube, whatever it is. I just try to make sure the world's listening.
That's dope. That is
Yeah,
super dope. Smart move. Jay says, smart move, smart move.
appreciate it, appreciate
All
it.
right, so we about to get into this music, and then after we listen to the music, we'll come back to some more questions or whatever,
Okay.
whatnot.
Will I be able to hear the music on this side or not?
Yeah, you're gonna hear it too.
Perfect, perfect.
Let's get it. You can
Let's
vibe
get it.
out, whatever.
What song is it? What song is it?
Which one do you want us to play? It's either the one with Busta Rhymes and then the other one with the young lady you was telling me about.
We'll start. We'll get the. We'll let it warm up to the Busta Rhymes. We'll go with Is it "Make the Night Last" with the Puerto Rican girl?
Yeah,
Shout out to
I
Carla
believe
Cabrera
that.
from Puerto Rico. This song is called "Make the Night Last." I wrote this on my way to a show in Arizona. She did her part. We all came together in the studio. Shout out to all the engineers. Shout out to the studios that did it. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's get it.
Give us 1 second here. We're getting the music queued up.
Okay.
No,
Before we
okay, no
jump into the
problem.
music, Mr. Stinky, man, give us a little background on this track, man. Let us know who did the
Uh,
production process.
so check this out. So Gigahertz, shout out to Gigahertz. He orchestrated some of this record. He actually definitely got his hands in on the royalties of this record. And the producer, him and another producer, they got together, made this record. It's really Afro beats type of beat. With Afro beats being
Hmm.
so popular, here's why this song is unique. It's Afro beats, but then she's from Puerto Rico doing reggaeton, and then me doing dancehall reggae. So you're getting a lot of, when I say this is a major crossover, let this song be the bridge to your reality. Yeah. Make the
Okay.
night last. When you with a lady or a man, you want the night to last, don't you?
Yeah, we do. All
You want
night
everything to last, don't
long.
you? Yes.
All right, my man. So we are good to go, man. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have me and Truth Marks drop off the screen, and then we're gonna have you do us a drop. Let everybody know that you rocking with Straight Official Magazine and introduce this song to our readers, man.
All right. You now rock with Straight Official Magazine. This is Make the Night Last. Gigahertz. Carla Cabrera. Mr. Stinky. Let's go.
Go.
If y'all getting any type of money, let me see you put your hands up right now. Line up for the dance floor. Mr. Stinky in the building.
That ain't the one?
That's don't be free. Oh, let it go. That's okay.
You don't have to shout her out.
While y'all posing in them pictures, faking like y'all mobsters. I really break Italian women, they feed me lobsters. Come to the desert where everybody be sinning. Y'all want a party, we loaded with plenty women. I moved to Vegas and leveled up, I was already winning. I'm drinking 1942, Remy Martin, that's 1100 a bottle, we just getting started. I'm triple parked by a fire hydrant in a foreign. You run out of money trying to keep up with me. I'm not that kind of nigga, get this game for free. It's so exclusive, the hot tub is in the VIP. Same Mr. Stinky you read about in the magazine. You can learn a lot from the demagogue. I get a mainstream media, something to blog. Hot boxing in the gas chamber, blinded by fog. Start living your best life until the Benjamin's gone.
I don't need no friends, I don't need no new friends. I got Benjamin, I got Benjamin. That president, hey yeah. Got that president, hey yeah. Shit, I don't need no friends, I don't need no new friends.
Money I fi make, money I fi take. No matter where you dip, I'm from that, me want to check. If I gambling na your team, we'll shuffle up the deck. Vigilante, I go pull up and make them respect. Me no clash people, me no care about who's best. Dress be unpressed, me and me unpressed. Gangsta in a real life and a joke me a make. From the days of cassette, bring me digital asset. Magdalene gal, big ass with nice breasts. G-Wagon, when the big car pack up. Can't touch it so it better not back up. Mr. Stinky ganja pass it something when it's back up. Levy and chocolate diamonds like Starbucks. Money run the world, and I like Ox Dodos. Chris Bus don't palm me wrist, them love us. Can't look back in the past, move forward.
I don't need no friends, I don't need no new friends. I got Benjamin, I got Benjamin. That president, hey yeah. Got that president, hey yeah. Shit, I don't need no friends, I don't need no new friends.
Money can't buy you love and happiness, I beg to differ. Ask a stripper when you tip her or pull up your zipper. That might went over your head, I'm about my bread. The only presidents I love is the ones that's dead. I've been dropping francs in the bank so long it's getting bored. This year, I guess I try and rock some time for it. Name brand shit, that's all a nigga's wearing. I'm going from a Chrysler band to a McLaren. Somebody called Dapper Dan when the fits gon' land. The monthly bill off Ace of Spade was 50 bands. Red flag my businesses, say I look suspicious. You should see my wish list, she looks ridiculous. Somebody ghost ride the whip and hit the switch. I'm out west where the smoke is most potent. Making songs like this will bring you Benjamins. Quality of the secret organization and I'm sworn in it.
I don't need no friends, I don't need no new friends. I got Benjamin, I got Benjamin. That president, hey yeah. Got that president, hey yeah. Shit, I don't need no friends, I don't need no new friends.
My check.
That was
Well,
dope. And
that was
who was that?
that was a line to Rich on the hook. So that was the wrong song, but I can elaborate on it. So that song I created that song during the pandemic, whatever. And so I want to tell you about this song. So the song got a GTA video. It's like AI. Like animation. It's real clear. It's real nice. It's some great work. It's some expensive work. It's some great work. It looks just like Grand Theft Auto. And we riding around in cars and partying and kicking it. And, because we couldn't get the house. We were stuck in the pandemic. We were stuck. So I decided to be real creative. And y'all need to watch that video. It's pretty nice.
I was just about to ask you, is that GTA? That song was dope. I like that song. No New Friends. That's me. No New Friends. What made you come up with that?
Some of us need some new friends.
Yeah, business friends. No. Not the hanging out ones. Not on the block friends, Right. Okay, that music was dope. I like that song right there. I really do. I'm gonna have to play that. Sorry about the music mix up. I know I wasn't able to get the.
So do y'all have that other song? Make the night last. Do y'all have that one?
Excuse me.
the song "Make the Night Last," the one I was talking about. Do y'all have that one?
I was trying to I know it was one of them that I was trying to upload and I wasn't able to upload it.
Yeah.
So maybe that is the song that you're talking about because I
Yeah,
wasn't
it's
able to
pretty.
upload it. Yeah,
Yeah, it's
it wouldn't upload for me.
okay.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
that's cool. That's cool. It's whatever. I got a lot of songs. So however it go, it's gonna go. You know.
okay, all right, go ahead and bring us into the next one. This one I know is right. It's with
Well,
Busta
you tell me the
Rhymes.
title first, so I can't bring you. I can't see what y'all doing. Tell me what the title is, and I'll tell you about it. Hopefully, it's the right one.
Jay, what's the next one?
The next song we actually have is your feature with Busta Rhymes, which is actually one of
Okay.
my favorite MCs, man. So
Cool,
I
cool.
definitely want to get into this song, man. So I gotta know what's the story behind it. How was you able to link up with him, man, and just talk about the
So
production and
this one,
everything.
so this one here, it just, I know a lot of people, a lot of connections. It's definitely my record. We actually didn't do it together. It was one of those spellovers. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely own the record. It's full, you know what I'm saying? All of the registration and licenses to me, everything cleared. I originally put it out through Rock Nation. Had a little issue with them over there, clearing the record. Everything got cleared. It's all good. And yeah, so the name of the song is Sell Off by Mr. Stinky and Busta Rhymes. It's one of my newest release. It's maybe about 6 weeks old now. Yeah. Mr. Stinky, Busta Rhymes, Sell Off. Let's go.
Oh.
Yours truly, truly yours, homie, the unruly. Undeniable, yeah, they know what the truth be. And trying to stop me, you probably have to shoot me. The pressure pipe is about to burst with all the sweat around it. When it comes to securing the win, I'm passionate about it. Givenchy, everything. When I be in my closet, it's hard for me to stop it. I gotta get it, drop it. Grin at the haters watching and form another concoction. Relentless with it, cause failure would never be an option. And you'll forever know my name flying high in a cloud like I just want this on a plane. I could do it better and they know this ain't a game. And every time I get it poppin' in this meeting, when the blame, I make them visualize his portrait like it's in a picture frame and turn the heat up on his flame. Brawling, Stinky are the name them calling. Gunshot away the neighbors up in at the awning. Block rain of all, them this down before the coming. A army me I bring if somebody want harm me. A long ring, them a watch a gunfire blink. Every night me the end of the arm so sting. I hold them not go rate, make a pussy violate. Move from state to state and me now watch no face. Them all going like them one box the food out how we plate. Bring up on the trigger and me never hesitate. We jump on a song, I perform on the stage. Run that blood picture, know me I forget. Our song them sell off, sell off. Our song them sell off, sell off. Gather up my clientele, girl, make my head swell. And I nothing can stop me, everything I get shell. Man, a girl, them a see me in a Givenchy as well. Try to stop it, dash the body in a the casket and melt off, send a casket, melt off, send a casket. Make a bag of jet like how them want step to me. 5.762, them gonna fuck rich. Stinky, gangsta in a real life vigilante. Don't me no dopey, make a boy wear panties. Shot like y'all, him a flex like auntie. This a the blueprint, the whole of them just a copy. Them say the boy a sell weed, rolling papers and coffee. And a flex like Muffy. Our song them sell off, sell off. Our song them sell off, sell off. Gather up my clientele, girl, make my head swell. And I nothing can stop me, everything I get shell. Man, a girl, them a see me in a Givenchy as well. Try to stop it, dash the body in a the casket and melt off, send a casket, melt off, send a casket.
Yeah, buddy.
Well, definitely that was
High
dope.
energy record, high energy.
High energy. That was lit. That was lit. So how long have you been doing reggae music?
Since I was a kid, same thing. Since I was a
Really?
kid. What people really don't probably know, I was doing probably reggae music before I actually dropped a rap album. So I used to do a lot of reggae shows, but then but this being America, like everybody went into reggae music like that, so I just started putting out rap albums, but I was always doing both, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, very versatile. I could see.
yeah.
I could see that. I love it. That was super dope. That was
Yeah. I wish Busta Rhymes could have probably did some reggae on that song because, Busta Rhymes being Jamaican descent and all that. And he means so much to the Jamaican culture and the American culture. It's just like, what I'm saying? It's just like I sing how Vibes Cartel was just giving him, a lot of respect and big ups on the Breakfast Club like a couple of days ago, like Friday, yesterday. So, he means a lot to the culture. But I feel like later on we're gonna probably do a video and link up and do, some pure reggae songs. We just have to. Our voices match great together, energy, style, everything. So yeah.
Okay. Jay, would you like to give some feedback on that record, on that track?
Most definitely. Like I said, I'm saying Busta Rhymes has always been like he's definitely like in my top 10 as far as I'm
Yeah,
saying of all time. And I'm saying knowing that he does have that background, that reggae background, I mean
yeah,
it would coalesce perfectly, I'm
yeah,
saying,
yeah,
on
yeah,
a track like that.
yeah. I got any
Absolutely.
more songs back there to play today? What else I got? I got nothing to play or no?
You got
Well,
another one?
well, I know for a fact that we only got two songs from you, but
Okay.
I as a hip hop fan and coming across somebody that's actually, a nice blend of both hip hop and reggae, it's actually quite refreshing. It's like quite
Yeah,
refreshing to hear as a music
appreciate it.
listener. Um,
Yeah, yeah.
so for as long as you've been in the game, man, this is probably like my question I got for you, man. For as long as you've been within the industry, man, if there was anything that you would change about the industry that would make it somewhat easier for independent artists to be able to receive the shine that you have in your career,
Um,
what do you think
I
that
would
would
have
be?
created a bigger lane for independent artists. Like they would have had their like you would have been independent but bigger. Making independent artists be able to receive at least a third of the money that the majors was. The majors is receiving. Wouldn't be robbing them for all the stream money. Uh, a lot of things I wouldn't be forcing them into homosexuality just to get famous. You know what I'm saying? Or oaths or rituals, and I don't go too deep with that, but you know what I mean. And I can speak on it, you know what I'm saying? I can speak on it. I definitely
Right.
got the right to speak on it. Um, yeah, just robbing the artist really is horrible, you know. But I feel like one day soon that's all coming to an end. There's a new rising coming. There's a new awakening. There's about to be a way for underground
Absolutely.
artists to eat. Remember, I told y'all that.
I think so too.
Absolutely.
I think so too. I think there is going
Yeah.
to be another like Renaissance period, kind of like how the '90s were. '90s was a Renaissance
Yeah.
period for everything.
I
I'm
feel
saying
I feel
respect.
like in a minute it won't matter how big or little you are. It's about your following, your people. It'll be a way for them to support you. The more people, the more money. It'll be on you, the artist, to get
Right.
more people, get more money. But the money should
Absolutely.
be dished out evenly. And
Okay.
let's
Do
see who
you?
do what they do. Let the people decide. I think it'll be the people's
Absolutely.
choice in a minute and not the label's control.
Absolutely. Do you
I
think
totally agree.
social media makes it easier for you guys to gain, for artists to gain, fans and so
Definitely,
on?
definitely, definitely.
And why? Explain. Why is
Ask people
that?
like NBA YoungBoy. Just ask a lot of people like, just ask a lot of people like that. I mean, ask Soldier Boy, ask NBA YoungBoy, ask anybody who
Right.
started off popping on the net like that. I mean, that net is a different kind of monster. It can destroy you real fast too. Uh, it's a different tool. It's a different. I feel like it's broadcasted a different way. It's broadcasted different from TV. It's broadcasted. It's different. It's just different. Like some things I'm holding my tongue. I don't want to say because people get offended a lot, and I got a lot of eyes on me in this world. And I know even right now, I don't know who's listening right now, who ain't listening, but when it's up, it's up. This video, so it's gonna be going around for many of eons. So I just be watching what I say. I know they listening. So I got some things I gotta hold to myself. But yeah, I love the internet. I love it. I respect it. I'm with it. I'm with technology anyway because I'm an
Okay.
alien. So I'm with all. Yeah, I'm with all.
Okay. So, who is Mr. Stinky? Where'd you get that name? Where'd that name come
They call
from?
me Mr. Stinky because I'm a shit. Nah,
Oh shit. Okay.
nah. We say that crazy shit in interviews, but no, on some real stuff. My nickname was always Stinky. You know what I'm saying? As a kid. Uh, then once I doing the reggae sound classes, the way my people introduce me as Mr. Stinky, just don't like the way it sounds. Put the MR on there for respect. I could have came with any cool hip hop name, I'm a rhymer, of course. You know what I'm saying? I could have
Right.
came with it, but I just wanted to keep it. I was a popular kid too. Like even in school, my teachers didn't call me Javon; they called me Stinky. Even in
Really?
elementary, I've always had a name and a reputation for whatever reason. So, and it wasn't no bad, not no spell, none of that. That's just a kid name, you know. I get married, get a kid name. But no, yeah, and by the way, I'm fresh to death too. By the way, like you know, that's they spell it right. So that ain't it. Now later on in life, they started affiliating the name. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. They started affiliating the name Mr. Stinky with the smell of marijuana and all that. Yeah,
Mm.
and we can't really talk about that. You know what I'm saying? As much as I would like to, but it's definitely affiliated with marijuana too,
Okay.
in a sense. But
So
just notice
you
the name Mr. Stinky is now federally trademarked. I own the name.
okay?
There is no other Mr. Stinky in the world. I'm the real one. I'm the original one. If you got anything named Mr. Stinky, I now own you. Have a great day.
Mr. Stinky. Man, I
You know what
see.
I mean?
Yeah,
If you want to
absolutely.
continue to use that name, I believe 39%, and we'll talk about the lawyers. But anyway, I seen a couple of perpetrators try to pop up and think, I don't even know why somebody would want to call themselves Mr. Stinky. I understand being who I am, but you have to be in this shell of my body or normally be raised around me to even make it comfortable. Because
Right.
even when I tell people, like say I'm meeting some new people right now from Europe, and I tell them my name is Mr. Stinky, they laughing and making jokes. They don't know. I don't even look at it that way.
Right.
They gotta get to know what it really is, what it really means. You know, I actually love my name. So it's cool.
Well, if it didn't bother you when you was a kid, it's most definitely not gonna bother you now.
Yeah,
That's
well, I like to be different. I like the attention of it, whether it was bad or good. What, Mr. Stinky? What kind of name is that? I just like you paying attention.
okay,
You
okay.
know.
So, if you could have coffee with any historical figure, dead or alive, who would it be and why?
Dead or alive. This is gonna get tricky.
It's
I gotta
gonna
be
be
careful. I like to talk to the dead, so let's go with the dead. Can I answer two questions?
Yes,
Can I answer two
absolutely.
questions?
Yes, you
Let's
can.
go with because many people around the world they believe what they believe, right?
Okay.
And I don't know what people believe, but let's say this: if the historical figure, name, or person, Jesus Christ, really walked this earth, then I would have a cup of coffee.
Okay.
Wouldn't that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
That's dead, right? That's dead. Because if he existed, we know he's dead, right? Okay, cool.
Absolutely.
So I got a lot of questions for him. Alive right now, alive right now. Give me a second. It's a lot of great people on the planet.
Take your time.
My tribe is Bible, so is theirs.
You can
Uh,
name a couple.
okay, let me go through them real quick. One more dead Tupac. Uh, one more dead Bob Marley, of course, and one more dead Haile Selassie, Emperor Haile Selassie the first, the Emperor of Ethiopia. And
Mhm.
then moving on with the living, Jay-Z, Vibes Cartel. Hold on, we get like one or two more. So many people. I don't want to put Rihanna and Kanye West.
Okay. Dope. Dope lineup. I love it. I love it. I love it. So if you can go back and tell your young, I'm gonna say 18-year-old self something, that you would change, what would it be? What would it be if you could change?
um, don't show up to a place on this day. You may have to self-defense, defend your life, and maybe be charged for something.
Say that
That,
again.
all right, so I'll tell my young self on this day, don't show up where this event is going to happen, where you may have to defend your life in self-defense. And even though your situation be victorious, you don't have to go through that. Go do this instead. And you would have to go through that experience in life. You know what I'm saying? Or I would say, just straight move to Atlanta or move to wherever you're going to move, New York, and just go full music. Don't take the shortcuts. Don't go around. Don't focus on all this other stuff going on. Just go strictly for the music. 100%.
100%. Just go straight for the music.
And just have faith it's going to hit. Don't worry about trying to get the money to make it happen. Don't worry about this woman, this girl over here. Don't worry about nothing being in love. Don't worry about your friends who are going to turn on you in the end. Just go strictly for the prize. And never look back.
Okay, that's dope. Some people say that being an artist is stressful. Do you believe that?
No, I always loved it. I loved it. Everything that came with it. A lot. See, me, I'm the only rapper I know in the world that has 7 dead members in one group. So I'm carrying the torch for a lot of dead people who ain't here. So it's a certain joy I get that how am I still here and they all gone and everything that went on, I value my freedom to be free, all that. So I'm just like, I think the Most High, it was a hell of a roller coaster. The journey was crazy. I remember times being on tour with Bad Boys and Def Jam way over in Hawaii and different places like that. And I didn't even have distribution. I'm thinking, how am I on tour with 2 major labels? And I don't even have distribution. And people are in the streets. I'm hand to hand, and they giving me $50 a CD. How is this happening? I'm just a young guy from the hood, and I'm getting $50 a CD on the island.
Wow.
With no chemtrails and beautiful women loving me. People fighting over taking me to the mall and taking me shopping and taking me to the radio station. So the journey's been great.
Great experience.
Great.
Absolutely. So tell us about that collaboration with Nipsey.
Oh, okay. So yeah, beautiful story. So let's see. So long term, let me try to summarize it. It's kind of a long story. So I was in Atlanta, I used to live in Atlanta, Georgia. These people from Sony Records, they told me Nipsey Hussle was the next to blow. This way back in 09, 08. Like, I'm like, who's that? They like, follow Nipsey Hussle. He's next on the list. Because people I don't want to get too deep. But I knew he was going to blow up. And nobody knew who he was. I always be asking, I know who Nipsey Hussle is. They be like, they don't know what I'm talking about. Anyway, so now 2010 comes around, 2020, all that. So I'm back. I went through Alaska for whatever reason. I get back from Alaska. I'm in a place called Topeka, Kansas. I'm with some guys over there doing some features for them. I'm getting paid to do a feature over there. While I'm over there, when the dudes come back, he went to a place called Lawrence, Kansas. I guess the Game and Nipsey Hussle, they was on tour together. They was over there doing a show. Dude hollered at Nipsey, boom, 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 boom. Got him to come back to the studio. Whole tour was put in. They didn't even know Nipsey Hussle was a person. They thought Nipsey Hussle was a group. But I had already been given the knowledge of what's going on. So I'm like, what y'all said the name was? Nipsey Hussle. I'm like, nah, that's a person. Y'all don't even, nah, that's a real name. He from the 60s. He from a real crip block. These are real sliders. This ain't that fake stuff. It's the real deal. Tell me, here they come. So look, so that big bus, that whole tour bus come pulling the alley. They hop out. Steve Lobel. It's Copy Supreme. Shout out to Copy Supreme. It's Sean Kingston's little cousin, and Nipsey Hussle just for them. They come in. Big, tall dude. He got the Malcolm X chain, all that. We all shake hands. We get the chop. He spent like, anyway, to summarize it up, he spent like 5 hours with us playing video games, talking. Me and him got to talk about, his heritage and all that, Ethiopian, Eritrea and all that. And I got to say some words to Nipsey that I don't even know what made me say this to him. I really won't share it all, but I let him know something. And it's personal to me when I thought about him and how I could see God in him. The same way I could see God in Nipsey Hussle, when I met Damian Marley, Bob Marley's son, there's this energy. I can't explain it. There's a real God present. And everybody might not be able to see it, but I was able to tell Nipsey what I'm feeling, what I see, and what I know who he is, and I see him. Not the way other people may see him. I know what you are for real. I know what you come from. I know what kind of star seed you are. That's as far as I'm gonna go with when people think I'm crazy. But so anyway, so originally the song was my boy Mankind's song. Because he was the one, and then I put my money into the feature too. Because he the one originally got Nipsey them to come at me. So I ended up paying my part and got it on the track, and it was all authentic. Like Nipsey, he wrote his I think he had like a two-way thing, like the little, he had a funny little phone, the kind of flip up, you know what I'm talking about?
Oh, the
That you can text it on.
sidekick. Was it the
The
sidekick?
sidekick, yeah. He
Sidekick.
wrote his verse on the sidekick right
Okay.
there in front of me. I'm standing right outside the booth just looking at the nigga, probably making him uncomfortable. Because I can see what people couldn't see. They just might
Right.
see that regular LA thug, new rapper coming up. I already knew he's a chosen one by the
Right.
industry and by the Most High. So I already knew what this was. So to be this close, I was just taking the experience all the way in. So he's doing this little verse, boom, boom, boom. And we did our thing, and I own 78% of that song. That's my record as well as Mankind. So everybody get their royalties. I'll probably get a check from that record for the rest of my life. I can pass my part on to my kids. So can Mankind. And
That's
hopefully,
awesome.
Dipsy's family get their share. Everything it's just a good thing. Because it happened authentically. You know what I'm saying? We met him, we
Right.
talked with him. He spent 45 hours. The song's out, looking good. Mr. Stinky, Mankind, Nipsey Hussle. Let's go. Stream it.
Yeah. Man, that's super dope. I see you got a lot of collabs. You've been doing your stuff. You've been really
Yeah,
doing.
I'll name a few if you need me to.
Go ahead.
Got a track with Mozzie, Green
Okay.
Light. I'm snapping on that thing because everybody know he one of the best rappers in the world. So you can't be on a Mozzie track playing. You got to be saying that, and I lived
Right.
it, so I can say it. I just took it back to a 16, 14-year-old me. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's going through the same kind of stuff. Believe me, I got the files to prove it. So you know what I'm saying? So I'm just speaking on my past life back then. I got a song with the game. Shout out to the game. Where I'm doing reggae and rap, doing reggae hook, some rap stories on there. You know what I'm saying? Got a song with Jim Jones. Shout out to Jim Jones. He's doing Summer Jam this year. He's taking over. Shout out to Mama Jones. Actually met with her, had a conversation with her. That meant a lot to me. It's private. Let me see. Who else? I got a song with FedEx from the Mob Figures. I got a song with Tupac's Outlaws. We did the studio together
Really?
in Atlanta, Georgia, back in '06. And I grew up on Tupac's Outlaws. That was my favorite rap group. So to be in the studio with them,
Mm-hmm.
that was a moment. I can't even explain what went
I bet
on.
it
That was
was
a moment.
exciting.
Yeah, I got 6 songs with J-Bo from the Young Bloods. Y'all remember the Young Bloods out of Atlanta? Sean Paul, J-Bo, I smoked, I drank all that, all that. So the Young Bloods, they was with Jack Records for 13 years. So yeah, the Young Bloods. Anyway, so Sean Paul, J-Bo, Young Bloods. Let me see what I got so many songs, man. Let me see. I Octane from Jamaica. We did that about 3 or 4 years ago. Shout out to I Octane from Jamaica. He's big. He's like the T-Pain of Jamaica. We got a song together. That's crazy. I'm going for days. Let me think about my features. Hold on. It's Conway the Machine, Buffalo, New York. Shout out to Conway the Machine. Got a song, Conway the Machine. God, dang, songs. Dang. Mac Dre. I got a song with the late, great Mac Dre. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's called In the War. And I'm going to tell you something. Let's talk history for a minute because we're talking about the king of the Bay Area.
Let's talk
Mac
about
Dre.
it. Let's talk
I
about
got the
it.
last song Mac Dre did before he died. I promise. I have the last record. I promise you.
Really?
I promise you. I have the last one. And that's the one I own. It's called In the War. It's
That's
on all
amazing.
streaming platforms. It's on my Everything Dead album. We did it 2004. And then he probably died maybe, I don't know, maybe a month, 3 months later, 4 months later. So he may have
Wow, that's
recorded,
sad.
something. He may have recorded something after that, but I just believe I got the last one. Even if I don't,
Wow.
I got the last one because I've been pushing it. I've been pushing
I
it to the
heard
max.
that.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Shout out and I know a lot of people from the Bay. Shout out to the Bay, all the Bay Area rappers. I love them all. I did a lot of shows with them. You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy. So, also, matter of fact, speaking of Bay Area rappers or people from the Northern Cali, I got a song with Louis Coleon.
Oh,
I got a
really?
song with Messi Marv. This
Mm.
thing goes on and on, man.
You've been working.
I
You've
got a
been
song with
working,
Jason and Bigger
working.
Figure. I got a song with shout out to Frisco. I got a song with Jason and Bigger Figure. We did it together. We got on stage and performed together. Shout out to Mac Mall. Shout out to Ray Love. Shout out to Devious. Shout out to T Nutty. Shout out to Killer Tay. I did 2 songs with Steve-O. Got into a real live, you know what? With me and Steve-O and some guys. But yeah. But I'm talking about us together. Not us apart, us together. Just protecting our life as rappers. Somebody trying to hurt us, we returned in self-defense. That's all I can talk about. without a lawyer
That's
present. Shout out to Steve, that's my guy. We did 2 songs. We did another song
okay.
called Houses Get Burned Down. I don't know what happened to that song. I don't know if it ever came out. But you know what I'm saying? My life real, man. I got history. My life real.
I love the energy. I love it. I love it
Yeah, that's why I had
all.
to stand up. I got to stand up because it get real. But look, it might be the coffee.
It
It
might
take
be
me
the
that 2 hours
coffee. It
coffee.
might
It
be
gets
the
you a little
coffee.
crazy. You can't sit down. You're gonna make it to work on time. You're gonna do everything
Really?
you gotta do, you know what I mean?
I need that coffee. I drink coffee every
Yeah.
morning. I like iced coffee, so I'm gonna need me some of that
I want
coffee.
to tell some. I want to talk to the men just for a second though. I ain't trying to be funny. So
Go
this
ahead.
hibiscus tea, berry tea, you know, this tea is so special. It got a lot of special ingredients in it. You know what I'm saying? It's got organic hibiscus flowers. It got organic rhamboids. I don't really know how to say it right, but it gets you to spitting up all this mucus stuck in your lungs and all this. It got rose hips in it. It's got orange peels in it. You know what I'm saying? But there's a special something it does for the man. You know what I
Mm,
mean? It just
really?
helps. I'm not selling a Viagra product. But every man should drink this maybe 3 times a week, okay? Right before bed, okay?
What?
I'm just
What it's
saying.
gonna do to
And that's
him? What it's
and so
gonna
you can go
do?
to JavonsCoffee.com. Go to the tea section. There's little 3 bars in the corner. People act like they can't work the internet. The 3 bars in the corner, the menu, and get my hibiscus berry tea. Now, and just drink it right before bed. Give it about an hour. Do some stretches and get ready. It's up to
I gotta
you.
get that. I gotta get a hold to that tea. Okay. Before we
Yeah,
get
because you
into
know, I don't know. Let me stop. Let me stop. Go ahead.
hold that thought. Before we get into any more questions, I want to invite you out to our Fleet DJs conference in July.
Okay, where's
Um,
that?
it's gonna be. I think it's in Atlanta. Jay, where is gonna be at this year?
It's going to be the 14th annual Fleet DJs Music Conference. We're taking over Atlanta, Georgia from July 17th to the 21st. It's
I gotta
gonna
be
be
there. I
definitely,
gotta be there.
definitely
You
got to
gotta
have
be
you in the
there.
building,
Send me all
man.
the information. I'm serious, y'all. I have to be there. When time is up, I have to be there.
Okay, most
Definitely got to make a
definitely,
space in your calendar, fam. We need to have you there, man.
I know that ain't
absolutely.
real well. I used to live in Atlanta for 2 years. I know that place, you know?
It's gonna be a movie.
Yeah.
And from what I hear, it's always the movie every time. Y'all don't even sleep. You know that?
Yeah. Somebody trying to call in while I'm doing. Let me fix this. Somebody's always trying to call in. Can y'all still see me?
Yeah, I
What's
can see
okay, cool. Ain't messing up my Zoom. Turn the
you.
TV. We busy over here. Okay, I just can't right here. But yeah, it was
That's
yeah.
right.
Mhm.
So,
You see, I represent my coffee. I got my little gear on.
yeah, I
Javon's coffee
like it.
shirts.
I'm gonna have to go on your website, cop some
Yeah.
stuff, some
Yeah.
gear, because I see you over there real saucy.
Yeah, I
Real.
got the machines that press up the gear. So
Oh, okay.
I can customize anything you want. Just reach out, and my website, www.mrstinky.store. Again, that's www.mrstinky.store.
Mr. Stinky dot store. Okay, okay. So, is there any questions that you would like? I mean, if I didn't ask you, is there something that you would like to ask if I didn't ask you that I
No, because I do a lot of interviews. It'd be a lot going through my mind. I'm just relaxing.
you
I'm just glad
relaxing?
just glad to be a part of. Well, you can never really relax off. You know,
What? So
I
it's
suggest y'all
coffee
try a
and
sample bag
tea.
of this. I'm telling you why. I got every flavor. I'm telling you, look, it's so many these little sample packs. If you go to my website, and this way you get to try every different ones. And now to all my Spanish people in the world, I ain't gonna even lie, my strongest coffee. And I hate to say it's my brand, but that I got this Mexican coffee.
Okay.
Go to my website and get this Mexico. You're gonna go crazy. No, I'm telling you, it's just I don't know why. I don't know what's going on with the soil down there.
It ain't gonna have you all shaky from being strong and stuff.
No. And if you
It
get
just
shaky, you
have you
might want a
hype.
vitamin D pill or something. You might need some vitamin D or some magnesium if you're shaky. This should just be smooth. You know what I'm saying? I'm hyped right now, but I'm smooth. You know what I'm saying? See, look, I ain't shaking. I'm just smooth. But the Mexico, now if you're a real coffee junkie, this is what I recommend. My best one though is the 2 times. They
Okay.
got one on my website called the 2 times.
Okay.
And that's only for professionals. If you're not a professional coffee drinker, don't jump into the game drinking 2 times. Because I'm not responsible for how crazy that is. All right?
I mean, you sold that coffee. I gotta go in there and get some because you was extra. I need all that energy you got. I need that. I need
Yeah,
that.
it's pretty strong. I also sell the coffee mugs I can customize for you. Just get at me, man. We're doing the real thing out here, you know?
Okay, Jay said now he wants some. Me too. We gotta try that. You full of energy. I love it. I love
Yeah,
it.
yeah, I'm a lot of
Why don't you
Yeah.
tell our viewers where they can find you at? Drop your social medias and
So check
everything.
it out. First of all, for the music, Mr. Stinky on MR dot space STIKY trademarked. You know what I'm saying? But no, the name Mr. Stinky on all platforms. You know what I'm saying? That's me. Look for the verified and check marks, not imposters out there, but you'll know. Social media, Instagram at Mr. Stinky's Ganja. Uh, Instagram, Mr. Stinky. I mean, TikTok, Mr. Stinky 333. We're working the numbers. We got to keep the numerology going. Mr. Stinky 333. You can just Google my name, really. Just Google the name of Stinky. It's all starting to pop up now because you know what I mean?
Everywhere.
Also, if you're in the Las Vegas area, I would like and you really love smoking marijuana or love marijuana products, get on down to Jenny's dispensary on the north side and make sure you pick up some Mr. Stinky products. Just go in and tell me you want something. Something a Mr. Stinky product. They'll take care of you. The bud tenders will take care of you. If you're in the greater Kansas City area, make sure you go to all 7 locations of From the Earth dispensary. Ask for a Mr. Stinky product. They're gonna take care of you. That's it. That's it.
That's
And
it.
if you black
That's it.
and you want to
It's a
invest,
wrap.
invest in me. If you rich and you want to invest in me. We won't lose, I promise you. Because we're looking for investors right now.
Really?
Yeah, that's the only thing stopping this mission from going forward further. You know what I'm saying? I keep it real. I ain't rich. I'm just my dedication, my motivation, my determination. I'm ordained for greatness. So come
Absolutely.
on, get with me.
Come on. Y'all heard him. Come on and get with him. Especially go get some of that coffee. Cause
Support black
man,
owned
he got
businesses.
all
I'm here
the
for the
energy.
people.
He got it all. He got all the energy.
Oh
Heck
shoot.
yeah. Well, we about to wrap it up. You don't have that was your final thought before we get out of here.
I got a message for you.
Okay.
Because I was sitting up
Let's
this
go.
morning
Let's
and I
go.
seen all the shootings in the mall and just all the shootings around the world.
Mm-hmm.
I want to tell these young bucks. Next time before you get ready to pull that trigger, think about your kids, your mama. Think about
Absolutely.
never seeing daylight again. Maybe today go put yourself in a closet and sit there for the rest of the day and don't eat.
Time
And
out.
just know this, jail gonna be worse than that. I don't know what make y'all think it's a playground. Ain't that I've been in jail. I've been in jail for murder at 14 years old. So
Oh
I'm
wow.
speaking from experience. So I ain't the person talking.
Okay.
Ain't nothing funny about being in jail.
Right.
Ain't nothing cool about being in a gang. I don't know. And I ain't faulting and I ain't judging people for being in it. Because whatever you went through, times is changing. That ain't it right now. Think about your girlfriend.
Okay.
You know, she gonna be with the ops when you with the
Stop.
cops. When you locked up by
Got
the
that right.
cops, she gonna be with the ops. Um, she
Wow.
ain't waiting on you to get out. She'll be smashing somewhere else. Somebody,
Message.
imagine your enemies raising your baby.
Message.
Uh, I'm speaking on the heart. I don't even know why I'm doing this, but my mind tell me to just keep going. So we're
Just go
almost done.
ahead.
It's coming to me. Something else, another message out there. To the women, just having kids by anybody. You're gonna be stuck with this person for the rest of your life. So before let's start practicing. I think we need to be more pro birth control with with the youth having sex. As parents, that's what we can do is be more pro birth control because they're gonna smash regardless. This is what it is. But let's
Right.
try to protect it and control it. Let's try to wrap it up and let's try to stop the birth until we're ready. And you know, people don't run off. Try to live with a person for a year before you marry them, and try to you know what I mean. But make sure you know who that person is you have the baby with, because you're stuck with the seed and that person's crazy energy for the rest of your life.
Absolutely.
That's it.
Absolutely. Thank you. I appreciate it. Once again, y'all, it's your girl Truth Mark with 702 in Park, Straight Official Magazine, Nevada, Las Vegas Fleet DJs. We in the building. Ah,
Thanks for
and
having me.
this, you're welcome. Y'all already know what it is. Go get that coffee. Go get that coffee. That's the main topic right now is that coffee.
JavonsCoffee.com. Get that hibiscus tea.